You want to know why I was interested in switching to solar. And I get it. There's a high initial cost, and there's some confusion about the technologies, and who really knows if it's time to do it. But we've been thinking a lot more about the social good, the environmental impact, and at least for us, it was much less about money and much more about what's the right thing to do. Our solar adventure really was in two phases. The first was trying to do some broad investigation. I went to EnergySage and put in my address and a tiny bit of information, and I looked at the list of proposals. My energy advisor, Maria, she was great. That was a qualitatively different thing than just going to the website and typing in my address. I told her what my issues were, what my questions were. She was very helpful, willing and able to put me in touch with the kinds of people I would eventually need to talk to. And she said, I want you to look at these three companies. And I said, holy moly, Great Sky Solar. They just did an installation for an organization I'm on the board of. Gosh, they are pretty highly recommended. Maybe I should talk to them. And EnergySage put me directly in contact with Great Sky. I've been able to have a very flawless, seamless, very productive set of conversations with them over the past couple of months. And now it's going up. Also, within the past year, we put in 2 heat pumps. We had 2 gas-fired furnaces, and rather than replace them with gas, which, by the way, would have been the least expensive of the choices, my wife and I talked it over, and we agreed it was time to try and make both a social and ecological investment, so we ended up with 2 heat pump systems. What am I looking forward to now that I'm going to have solar panels? Obviously, the best thing is using less grid electricity. Is this system going to be worth putting in? Absolutely. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is getting the thing turned on.